व्याप्य सर्वं त्रिलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्फलं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्ना विराजितपदम्बुजः वेदान्तं भुजसूर्योऽय तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चैतन्य शाश्वत शान्तो व्योमातीतो निरञ्जनः बिन्दुनादकलातीता तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ज्ञानशक्तिसमारुता तत्त्वमाला विभूषिता भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्म सम्प्राप्तं कर्मबन्धविदारिणे आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। शोषणभवसिन्धुश्च व्यापनं सारसम्पदः गुरुपादोदकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। न गुरुरादिकं तत्त्वं न गुरुरादिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। माता श्रीजगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरु ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुराधिरनाधीश गुरुपरमदेवतं गुरुपरतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा। 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 Swamiya, 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 Swamiya। तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा। तेरे चरणों में आके दर्शन दो मेरे देवा, मेरा नैया पियासी तेरे दर्शन को, आके दर्शन दो मेरे देवा, आके दर्शन दो मेरा पारा प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरे पारा प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरा गुरु प्रियतम, आके दर्शन दो मेरे गुरु प्रियतम, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा, तेरे दर में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा, ध्यानमूलं गुरुर्मूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुर्पादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा, ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुर्पादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा, ध्यानमूलं गुरुर्मूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुर्पादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुर्कृपा, ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुपादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा, श्री विश्वानंद गुरुदेवा प्रेमावतार, 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 ध्यानमूलं गुरुर्मूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुर्पादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा, ज्ञानमूलं गुरुमूर्तिं पूजामूलं गुरुपादं मन्त्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा, श्री विश्वानंद गुरुदेवा प्रेमावतार, 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 तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा, तेरे चरणों में फूल बिछाए मेरे देवा। ओम अवतारी शिशाय नमः, ओम विषमाय नमः, ओम देवकार्य समुदयताय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः, ओम चिन्मयाय नमः, ओम गुरुमूर्तये नमः, ओम सुंदराय नमः, ओम सुलोचनाय नमः, ओम सुमुखाय नमः, ओम चरुहसाय नमः, ओम केशवाय नमः, ओम पद्मभुजाय नमः, ओम मंदगमनाय नमः, ओम शरुंबरधरिणे नमः, ओम विष्णु पूजकाय नमः ओम नमो नारायण इति मंत्रपसकाय नमः ओम स्वरमयाय नमः ओम मधुरकंठाय नमः ओम कृष्ण संकीर्तन लोलुपाय नमः ओम स्तोत्रप्रियाय नमः ओम मितवशिने नमः ओम वाग्मिने नमः ओम चित्रकालविशरदाय नमः ओम व्रतधराय नमः ओम सदवे नमः ओम जगत्पन्थाय नमः ओम सर्वलोकहिताय नमः ओम भक्तप्रियाय नमः ओम सुहृदाय नमः ओम अनुकूलाय नमः ओम नेयाय नमः ओम सुदर्शनाय नमः ओम भक्तवत्सलाय नमः ओम प्रेममूर्तये नमः ओम शुभेक्षणाय नमः ओम प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः ओम स्वस्तिदायकाय नमः ओम तरकाय नमः ओम अनुग्रहाय नमः ओम वर्धनाय नमः ओम अर्चिताय नमः ओम अर्थाय नमः ओम सिद्धिप्रदाय नमः ओम जनार्दनाय नमः ओम मनोहराय नमः ओम महाक्षाय नमः ओम सिद्धेश्वराय नमः ओम भस्मभूषिताय नमः ओम आत्मलिंगाय नमः ओम लिंगरक्षणप्रसकाय नमः ओम सिद्धिसदनाय नमः ओम माधवाय नमः ओम ओंकारप्रसकाय नमः ओम सूक्ष्माय नमः ओम विश्वकाय नमः ओम सत्विकाय नमः ओम समदर्शिने नमः ओम दक्षाय नमः ओम अचिन्त्याय नमः ओम निरंकाराय नमः ओम निर्मोहाय नमः ओम अव्यग्राय नमः ओम जितक्रोधाय नमः ओम विनाशिलाय नमः ओम स्ववशाय नमः ओम गुशालाय नमः ओम श्यामाय नमः ओम सत्यधर्माय नमः ओम निर्विकल्पाय नमः ओम विरक्ताय नमः ओम अतीन्द्राय नमः ओम सत्यसंधाय नमः ओम पवित्राय नमः ओम मधुरस्वभावाय नमः ओम सुरानंदाय नमः ओम नंदनाय नमः ओम प्रसन्नात्मने नमः ओम भक्तनिधये नमः ओम साक्षाये नमः ओम समात्मये नमः ओम सदायोगिने नमः ओम हरये नमः ओम सुतपाय नमः ओम सौम्याय नमः ओम गुह्याय नमः ओम विमुक्तात्माय नमः ओम गभीराय नमः ओम गुप्ताय नमः ओम आत्मारामाय नमः ओम श्रीनिवासाय नमः ओम देवाय नमः ओम द्युतिधराय नमः ओम ज्ञायाय नमः ओम गुरवे नमः ओम दुरतिक्रमाय नमः ओम ज्ञानाय नमः ओम भगवते नमः ओम हरिशरण मार्गदर्शकाय नमः ओम कुदर्श जगतकाय नमः ओम अम्मिप्रयाय नमः ओम सर्वमत समत्याय नमः ओम श्रमिकतभववर्धकाय नमः ओम प्रेमावतार श्री विश्वानंद स्वामिने नमः। अतो देवावन्तनो यतो विष्णुर्विचक्रमे प्रदिव्य सप्तधामपि वेदं विष्णुर्विचक्रमे वेदानि ददे पदं समो नमस्य भागुंसरे त्रीणिपदा विचक्रमे विष्णुर्गोपादाभ्यः अतो धर्माणि धार्येन विष्णुकर्माणि पश्यते यतो व्रतानि पस्पसे इन्द्रस्य युजसकात् तद्विष्णोः परमं परगुं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यः दिवीव चक्षुरा ततं तद्विप्रसो विपन्यवो जागृवागुं ससमिन्दते विष्णुयात् परमं पदम्। प्रचोदयात्।
Govinda. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya
Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurvuvasvaha Tatsavidurvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo na prachodayat.
Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Keitavare Narayana Chata Trivikrama Chakrapare Detyadi Sajadala Sridhara Vasudeva O Bala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhadam Shri Rukmini Shabhavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopasha Sarupa Bhamadi Vandya Shri Dwarakashvara Vaikunjapate Bhuvaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Mina Krite Kamatarupa Varamurte Trivikramaya Guhane Prabhu Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yanunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parat Paresha Damodara Janarananda Gadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samridina Bando Gopi Jana Priya Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Ram Desai Bhujagadi Patapashai Sadvatra Vistana Dasai Ramangashai Shri Gopavama Mridata Pasukadasai Gopa Vallabharaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapati Sukhanarada Gautamadi Brahmashi Sangamani Sangavapara Desho Vishwanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekra Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jadi Tulasi Dara Malikade Madhyani Anjali Bhute Samudaranti Vishwanti Tattvavata Dara Kale Munira Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vedatayam Padati Gautama Kanuya Gayanti Satguna Gano Bharata Savarga Sankirtayanti Navnama Kada Vishesha Shinarada Dirashaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhana Dhanana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavadi Bodha Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deya Shri Rukmini Shavada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachila Sharanam Gadavari Jata Bhaktati Vanjana Kripa Karadina Vando Diyanti Kayati Janapriya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopa Tanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dara Prameya Padma Daya Sravita Padma Niva सुगन्धि भद्रा श्रीनेत्रविन्द दिवस प्रभु पुत्र कन्यरे तिष्ठन्ति दिव्य भवने तव सेवनार्थं गोपी मना प्रियारे तव सुप्रभातं श्री कृष्ण अच्युतानन्द मुकुन्द शौरी राधा मनोहर जनार्दन चक्रपाणे नामानि दिव्यमुनयुर्मनिशं वदन्ति ब्रह्मे मुहूर्त समये तव सुप्रभातं श्री कृष्ण सुप्रभातं ये पतन्ति आर्निशं गौरीकृतमापकं श्री कृष्ण ग्रहीतु ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्वकरण कारणं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि चिन्तामणि प्रकार छद्म सुखापवृक्ष रक्षावृतेश सुरवीरविपालयन्तं लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं त्वनन्तमरविन्ददलाय दक्षा परावतं समसितं बुधसुन्दराङ्गं शोभा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसद्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नं ददं प्रणयक्लीनिकलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकंशं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अज्ञानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पङ्क्तिकलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् अजं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमधुर्लभम् आत्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि कान्तासुकोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रकाम्यो वयोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानां सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिंहविचित्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यचोरचयतु जगन्तकोटिं यच्चस्तिरस्ति जगन्तशयायान्त अन्दत्तरस्तपरमानुचयन्तरस्तं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजस्तदेव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमा सनयानभूषा शुक्तिर्यदेव निगमा प्रदिते स्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभावितामि तवीर्य एव निजरूपतरपि गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनाचुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्दासदेव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचित्यगुणस्वरूपं Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ramadimurti sukalani yamena tishnam. Nanavataram akarut bhuvanesha kintu. Krishna swayam samabhavat paramam pumanyo. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanta koti. Koti svashesha vasudadi vibhuti vinam. Tad brahmanishkaram anantam ashesha bhudam. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Maya yasya jaganta satani sute. Trigunya tat vishaya veda vitayamana. Sattva valambi parasattva vishuddha sattvam. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasatmataya mahasu. Ya praninam pratipalam smaratam upedya. Lila itena bhuvanani jayata jasra. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Golokanam nidhijatam nitale shatasyam. Devi mahesha ganitam asite shateshu. Jete prabhava nishaya vita shayena. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Srishti smiti pranaya sadhana shaktirega. Jaye vayasya bhuvanani vibharti durga. Nijana rupam aviyasya chesatesa. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Siram yatada divikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate naitata pratyasito. Yasam bhutam apitata samupeti karya. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Vipachireva hidashataramavyapetya. Vipayate vivitahetu samana dharma. Yastada eva hicha vishnutaya vibhati. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yakhari narmada jale bhakti smayoga. Nidramananta jaganta saroma kupa. Adara shakti mavalambya param samurtim. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yashika nishvasita karamata valambya. Jivanti loma vilaja jaganandanada. Vishur mahansari hayasya kala vishesho. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Basvam yatasma sakaleshu niseshu tesha. Sviyam kiyat prakataya papitatratra. Ramaya yesa jaganda vidhana karta. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yatpada pada vayudam vinidaya kumbha. Dvande pranama samaye saganadi raja. Vignam vihantam alayasya jagatlayasya. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Animahika ganam marudisascha. Kala satatma manasite jagatrayani. Yashmat pavanti vibhavanti vishanti yamsha. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yakshakshuresa savita sakala grahana. Raja samasta suramurti rashesha teja. Yasyagnaya pramati samvrita kala chakro. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham bhajanamathanoti karmani nirdahati kintu sa bhakti bhajan Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yam krodha kama sagraja pranayadi viti Vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhavair Sanchitya tatsa savishintanura purite Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami.
Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurudev, today's satsang on Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 22, verse 1, canto 10. Shri Sukha Vacham Hemante Pratame Masi Nanda Vraja Kumarika Chirur Havishyam Bhunjana Katyanya Charchana Vratam. And verse 4. Katyayani Mahamaye Mahayogenya Deshwari Nanda Gopa Sutam Devi Patime Kurute Namaha Iti Mantram Japantyantastaha Pujam Chakrur Kumarika. It's translated as following. Each of the young unmarried girls did her worship while chanting the following mantra. The first verse is, Sage Sukadev says, the young unmarried girls of Vrindavan followed the vow of worshipping Katyayani Devi during the first month of the winter season. For the whole month, they ate only unspiced khichdi. Each of the young unmarried girls did her worship while chanting the following mantra. O Katyayani Devi, O possessor of great yogic power and mighty control of all, please make the son of Nanda my husband. I gave my obeisances to you. So gorgeous commentary on these verses. For a whole month, the gopis worshipped Devi, thinking only of Krishna. They would hold their hands, dancing around, singing the glory of Krishna, while taking their bath in the river. In their minds, they would call, Krishna, when will you come? Such devotion of the gopis is extremely rare because they were not thinking of themselves. Their thoughts were only of Krishna night and day. From the moment they opened their eyes in the morning, maybe even at night, while they were sleeping, they were constantly thinking of Krishna. They were eating, serving, working for Krishna only. They loved and adored Krishna, but their love was not superficial. Their love had reached its peak, Ahladini. It had transformed and then it was Prem. They experienced the Mahabhav. So every day the gopis went to the river and they would worship Mahadevi. So looking at their devotion, Divine Mother had mercy on them. The heart of Yogamaya had melted and she approached her brother Krishna saying, Why, my dear brother, why are you torturing these poor ones who truly, sincerely long for you? So here we actually can see that gopis took Katyayani Devi, Durga Devi, Mahamaya as their Ishtadev. It could be said like that. They didn't pray to Krishna directly, but they prayed to his sister Yogamaya. As a loving mother, she is the one who can't refuse her children. So in our Hari Bhakta Sampradaya, we have an absolutely unique situation. We have our Sadguru. Paramahamsa Vishwananda. And he, being who he is the only one who can pierce our soul through and tell us the unique form of the divine, the unique deity to which our soul is connected so much. And it's only possible, only he is in his body, to receive an Ishtadev who is not of Vishnu Tattva, who is not of Hari Tattva. Yeah, he's not Krishna, he's not Narayana, he's not Rama. It's only possible while he's in his body. So, and who is Ishtadev? What is the mystery behind the specific form of the divine which everyone receives from Guruji absolutely uniquely? Often we can't grasp his adesh of worshipping our Ishtadev and keeping at the same time our minds single-pointedly focused on the feet of the Sadguru and Sri Hari. So for our minds it seems a little bit confusing, isn't it? How to keep focus on his feet and at the same time focus on our Ishtadev. And during last Guru Gita commentary, Guruji even said only Sadguru's feet in the end of the commentary. In our new Siddhanta Tadami Vedanta, which will be presented to everyone in some time, so studying this, I discovered that there are Sadgurus who are individual souls which are empowered by Sri Hari with some certain qualities which can make this individual soul a Sadguru. And there are also types of the Sadguru. I mean, it's a unique one and maybe the only one which exists at the moment, is the Lord himself, which is coming on earth, and he's playing the role of the Sadguru. So for us, Guruji is of this category, let's say, in quote-unquote, is the Lord himself who is coming on earth to play the role of the Sadguru. And giving all of us initiation into devotee, Guruji tells us our Ishtadev. And often we think that life would be so easy if it would be Rama or Krishna or some incarnations of Sri Hari. But what to do for those who received Ishtadev as Devi, for example, as Durga, as Mahalakshmi, or Shiva. And on Guruji's commentary on Shandili Bhakti Sutra, he said, when one is worshipping the Ishtadev, your personal deity, they're reminding you of that love you have. Like that, the devotee's mind has to have the Lord embedded deeply into the mind, that only him, no one else, only your Ishtadev, who is dear to you, only that Lord should be the focus of your everything. Only then you can have a vision of him. And Guruji's commentary on Bhagavad Gita 6.20, he's saying, in your sadhana, when you are fully concentrated on a certain deity, on your Ishtadev, for example, the deity reveals that there is no difference between the deity and you. This is their duty, this is their connection with you. So if you are fully absorbed in Krishna, you won't see Krishna as separate from you. He is the core of everything. He is the ultimate. As we looked before, there is no difference between our Sadguru and Sri Hari. And in the last quotes, we saw that there is no difference between Sri Hari and our Ishtadev. In the end, it turns out that all three aspects, Sadguru, Sri Hari and Ishtadev, are actually one. And how to understand then with our limited mind? So Guruji also said that our deity, our Ishtadev, is just a rupa or a form, which is like a portal to the Svarupa, the divine form of our Ishtadev. So imagine your deity on your altar is a portal, is like an entry to your relationship with this particular form of the divine. Ishtadev, Ishtadev has certain qualities which we need to awaken inside of us in order to grow spiritually, to have a relationship with our Sadguru and Sri Hari. For this, we need to build this relationship with the Ishtadev. First, or with those particular qualities of our Sadguru and Sri Hari which will bring us to him. So as I understand, the Ishtadev is a form of our Sadguru, actually. And there, as he is unlimited, as he is one with Sri Hari, he possesses all the qualities of the Lord. He just displays those qualities which are needed for us, for our spiritual growth at a particular moment. And Ishtadev is even narrowed qualities, range of qualities which Guruji gives us, which we need to focus on. Guruji, being as divine as he is, has to go down on our human level for us to be able to communicate with him. But does he have to do it, has to do it all the time? No. He's here to push us up on the divine level, and Ishtadev is playing a very important role in it. By our limited human nature, we don't have enough qualities to be able to communicate to him on the divine level. But the more we serve our Ishtadev, the more the Ishtadev is granting us his or her qualities, granting us, or infusing into us, to be able to communicate with Guruji and to serve him. And as we concluded before, that Sadguru and Sri Hari are one and the same, our Sadguru. So by nature, we don't deserve to be with Guruji, to serve him, to communicate with him, and it's only by the mercy of our Ishtadev, who is none other than a certain aspect of Guruji. So it's not so easy to perceive with the mind, to understand it, but we can try that the necessary qualities are granted to us so that Guruji can communicate actually with those qualities and given to us by our Ishtadev, and our individual soul can experience the relationship of the divine qualities of Guruji and the Ishtadev. So, like this, actually, it's not our work of gaining some qualities, or it's not that we're becoming so spiritually advanced that we can communicate with Guruji, we can have personal relationship with him, but it's actually the mercy of our Ishtadev, who is giving us certain qualities, giving us. So it's not that we really gain them, they're infused inside of us by relationship, by service to Ishtadev. So with these qualities, we can communicate and have a relationship with Guruji. So we can see how important it is to worship our Ishtadev. It's actually crucially important. And Guruji keeps reminding us all the time, each commentary he gives, he's saying, focus on your Ishtadev, have a relationship with your Ishtadev and Sadguru. But sometimes we feel, oh, I love Krishna so much, I love Raman so much, if your Ishtadev are not them, for example, and my Ishtadev is Durga or Lakshmi, how to deal with this situation, It's confusing for the mind. Let's have a look at and imagine an individual soul, an Atma, is longing to experience the love relationship of Lakshmi towards Narayana. But it is not possible by default, because there is only one Lakshmi which has relationship with Narayana. But the sincere desire of the soul is heard by the Sadguru, and the Ishtadev was revealed as Mahalakshmi, for example. It's my speculation also, partially. So the soul doesn't have those divine qualities activated. But by building the relationship to Mahalakshmi as Ishtadev, serving her and focusing on her qualities, the portal of this divinity can be opened by the Sadguru's grace. As the individual soul receives or develops those qualities of an Ishtadev, and with these qualities, actually, Sadguru is communicating. These qualities help to serve the Sadguru and Sri Hari. Through those qualities, the individual soul, Atma, is experiencing absolutely unique relationship with the Lord through the filter of the relationship of our Ishtadev and the Sadguru and Sri Hari. So how amazing and beautiful and unique it is, isn't it? So I never heard about something like this anywhere else. And according to the individual dharma of each soul, which is absolutely unique, and according to the relationship with the divine, Guruji, Sadguru, reveals to us our Ishtadev. So from my personal example, Guruji found me in Moscow 14 years ago, and then I was very young. And at this period of life, I was still like a teenager and was totally dependent on my parents and was very insecure in myself, actually. And what did Guruji do? He gave me the spiritual name and Durga Devi as an Ishtadev, and also her name. What are the qualities of Katyayani Devi? So she's the strong and confident feminine warrior aspect of divine. She's the one to whom gopis prayed to marry Krishna. At the same time, she can be calm and peaceful, removing fears and destroying ignorance with this word of knowledge, as Guruji told last autumn Navaratri. And I see how during all those years, Guruji actually helps me to develop those qualities and to let just some of them come out, to accept them and to use them to serve him. And building the relationship with Durga Devi, with also particular aspect, I feel more confidence actually, and I feel as strength, for example, to be at the events, to sing for so many hours, which is not actually possible in the normal outside world. And like professional singers will tell you that after 1 hour of singing, you have to rest for non-stop singing for 1 week or something like this. In our situation in Bhakti Marga, it's not possible. So we have event after event, prayer after prayer, so it's not possible. And what is this? It's pure grace. So what we have, the abilities of singing non-stop, the abilities of being in the kitchen non-stop, is purely the grace. And it's not something which we earned, like our soul earned, it's something which is given to us because our soul wants it so much. So this is pure grace. And building relationship with my Ishtadev, I feel more confidence, I feel more strength. And also this motherly care for those who need support, or for children when they sing, for example, in the music corner, yeah? And to be able to do many things at the same time, as if having a few pairs of hands, like Durga does. And what is this? I believe that all these qualities are granted by her to me, either this life or the previous lives when my soul started to worship this divine aspect. And as Guruji said, that the Ishtadev is the divine aspect to which our soul surrendered already lives ago when we started our spiritual journey. In our Hari Bhakti Sampradaya, all the non-Vishnu tattvas, like those which are the nature of Vishnu or Narayana, like Rama, Krishna, Narasimha Dev, and all the Dashavatars, other aspects are considered to be the bhaktas, the devotees of the Supreme Lord Sri Hari. And Durga Devi, in the aspect of Katyayani, fulfilled the desires of the gopi to marry Krishna. And why did they not pray to Krishna directly? Because they appealed to his own qualities of mercy, motherly love, and at the same time the one who removes all the material attachments. Because to surrender to the Lord, to the Sadguru completely, there should be no material attachments left. Because in the end, there is no difference between Ishtadev, Sadguru, and Sri Hari. It is understandable with the mind, but it will take some time for us, and of course, only His grace to realize it. One more example. When I went to Vrindavan for the first time, I felt a very strong connection to Radha and Krishna, and really, really wanted to get the deities of Radha and Krishna and to serve them. But at that time, I already knew my Ishtadev and also spiritual name. In this rush, whoever went to Vrindavan know what Loy Bazaar is. And in this rush in Loy Bazaar, looking for the deity, this remembrance of Guruji's words pop out in my head. And he said, these words were, "Everything will come to you through your Ishtadev." And I decided to shift focus from looking for Radha Krishna deity, but to looking for my Ishtadev Durga. And like this, a puzzle was coming together, as Katyayani Devi is so much connected to Vrindavan and Radha and Krishna. So I found a very beautiful Durga Ma deity in a very mysterious way, which deserves a separate satsang by itself. So I brought her home to Springen, where I lived already those days. And still some part of me couldn't fully accept that I can't worship to Radha and Krishna directly, that I should pray to Ma first, as by Guruji's Adesh. So Durga, Katyayani, Mahamaya is Narayana's sister, and he blessed her, according to Guruji's first commentary on Guru Gita. He blessed her. We can actually see the murals below the Radha and Krishna as Durga Devi is bowing down to Narayana and ready to follow his Adesh. And because, according to Guruji's first commentary on Guru Gita, because she didn't hesitate to fulfill his Adesh, he blessed her, that there will be as many temples to her as to him, and that she will fulfill the desires of his devotees. And like these gopis prayed to Katyayani Devi in Vrindavan to marry Krishna, and she fulfilled their wishes. And coming back to my story, once after some period of time of not doing puja to my Ishtadev, it was like 8 years ago, I was cleaning the room in a grumpy mood a little bit and thinking, why I can't worship to Radha and Krishna directly, still not accepting this, yeah? And coming closer to the altar, I saw a miracle. And I looked at my deity of Durga Devi, of Katyayani Devi, and if now we show the first picture, if you look at your palm, at your hand, you can clearly see the shape of Krishna out of kumkum. And I made a photo and started to make puja, trying not to be attached to this miracle. And also was not fully sure if it's not my mind, imagination, but I made a photo. So during this puja, after I made this photo, during the puja, I put kumkum with the finger on the side next to Krishna, let's say. like this, and then made another picture. And what's happened? Can we see the second picture? And then if you look attentively, you can see that Radha appeared actually. And she's going towards him. And it's amazing to see. It's like as if she's saying, don't worry, just serve me. I'm making my job. I'm bringing you where you want to come, to them, yet Radha and Krishna. Just serve me. And I couldn't understand it with my mind, but of course Guruji knows the relationship with the divine, which my soul has since the times, I don't know how many, he knows how many lives. And this is so, so sweet. And for 1 year I didn't tell to Guruji about this actually. I was kind of, okay, miracle, or maybe I'm too ungrounded and I started to imagine or whatever. But I kept these photos. And only 1 year after I had the courage to send these photos to Guruji and to tell him about this happening. And he said, wow, amazing, what a blessing. So he actually confirmed that it's really, really a miracle. And it's a great blessing. And another instance with Anishtadev, I had a dream with Kalima. She's not exactly this particular aspect which Guruji told me to serve, but they are part of one Devi, yeah. And I had a dream that I'm standing in front of Kali Mandir, and then I see Ma in a full human size, being there, dark, completely naked, and she's like a human, like very, it was such natural feeling. And she started to move her eyes. And somehow in that dream, I remembered videos from YouTube. If you saw some of them when deities move their eyes, or then suddenly drop a flower or something like this. And in my dream, I remembered, it's normal, they are alive. So I remembered those videos from YouTube. And then I'm sitting on the bench next to Kali Mandir, and then Kali is coming out. It's in the dream, yeah? Human size, fully dark. And she's sitting next to me on the bench and starts speaking something. What was that? I don't remember. And there was not something superficial or supernatural feeling. It was so, so natural, as if my friend was just coming and sitting next to me, yeah? And after that, again, I was not sure if it wasn't my imagination. So during satsang, I asked Guruji, what's happening when the deities are coming out in our dream? And he said that our mind is not able to imagine it even being awake, in awake state. And the deities are coming, the divine are coming to us by their will. So it's basically they're granting us the vision of them. And then I started to think what it meant. So what did she want to tell me? Which message did she bring to me? And then I thought maybe she wants me to serve her outside in Kali Mandir. And then I asked Guruji if I can serve someone outside. He said, no, to this you can't, to that you can't. Those days I wasn't brahmachari yet, yeah. And I will think about to whom you can serve, Guruji said. And 1 month after, he was coming very often, actually, those days to Rukmini Panduranga Arati. And that day he made Arati himself, and he called me and he said, yes, you can serve to Rukmini Panduranga. So like this, and since then I served to them regularly, yet by his grace and the intercession of Divine Mother of my Ishtadev, I believe by their mercy I can serve to Rukmini and Panduranga. And this is such a bliss, it's such a joy to be able to serve Vittala, to serve Krishna in this beautiful, joyful aspect. And again, how to connect all of them together. Krishna your Ishtadev and Sadguru, when in the end Guruji says that we actually need to focus on his lotus feet. So how to connect this in our mind seems to be not so easy. So what I found for myself is actually they are all one. Sadguru, Sri Hari, Ishtadev. So these are just the qualities which are revealed to us, which will help us to awaken those qualities inside of us. Like focus on your Ishtadev. Each one of us can focus on our Ishtadev and to learn more about him or her and to dive deep into their qualities and to see how can I develop these qualities serving the Ishtadev. Yeah, and these qualities will help us to serve Sadguru or to serve Sri Hari. So, and in the end, Guruji is the beginning. So he finds us, he gives us the path, he gives us Ishtadev, who is actually he himself. For me, it was very beautiful during Navaratri, before Guruji would give us the darshan of Ma through his body. Yeah, it was a very unique experience and very strong for me personally, because he showed that he and her are one. And he's given us Ishtadev. He's given us the qualities to focus on. He's the path and he's the goal. So the lotus feet of the Sadguru is actually the goal. And it might take a lot for us to realize it. And inside of our heart, not just with our minds, but slowly, slowly, fulfilling his Adesh, worshipping our Ishtadev and the Sadguru, we can come to this realization, I believe, and which is actually the highest, and is so unique to our beautiful Haribhakti Sampradaya. Yeah, and all by the mercy of Guruji. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Yato Mangala
Jaya
Mangala Mangala Me Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Rangi Sakai Karyarataya Mangala Mangala Me
Rangi Sakai Karyarataya Mangala Mangala Me
Mananataya Dharinitharaya Mangala Mangala Me
Mananataya Dharinitharaya
Mangala Mangala Me O Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me O
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja
Mangala Mangala Me O Mangala Mangala Me Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sangata Dasa Jano Ke Sangata Jana Me Dura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Jo Jyave Pala Pave Dukha Vina Se Manaka Swami Dukha Vina Se Manaka Sukha Sampati Garave, Sukha Sampati Garave, Kashtam Vite Danaka, Om Jai Jagadisha Hare, Mata Pita Tumame, Sharanaga Ume Kisaki, Swami Sharanaga Ume Kisaki, Tuma Vina Orana Duja, Tuma Vina Orana Duja, Ashakarume Kisaki. Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Pujana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Parabrahma Parameshwara Parabrahma Parameshwara Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palan Karta Swami Tuma Palan Karta Main Sevak Tuma Swami Main Sevak Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Tuma Ho Eka Gochar Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Kisa Vide Milo Dayamaya Kisa Vide Milo Kripamaya Tumako Me Kumati Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Dina Bandhu Dukarta Tumara Shaka Mere Swami Tumara Shaka Mere Karuna Badao Karuna Badao Shayana Pada Tere Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Vishaya Vikara Mitao Paparo Deva Swami Paparo Deva Shadavati Badao Shada Prema Badao Santana Ki Seva Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Dhana Mana Dhana Sabha Hindera Swami Sabha Kucha Hindera Swami Sabha Kucha Hindera Tera Tujhko Arpan Tera Tujhko Arpan Kya lage mera Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Jai Jagadisha Hare Bhakta Jano Ke Sakata Dasa Jano Ke Sakata Jana Me Dura Kare Om Jai Jagadisha Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Mane Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, O Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, O Chakar Rakho, Chakar Rakho, Chakar Rakho Ji, Chakar Rakho, Chakar Rakho, Chakar Rakho Ji, Mane Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Shama Mane Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Govinda Mane Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, O Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji, Giridhari Lala Chakar Rakho Ji. Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhusha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarva Mama Deva Deva. Govina Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mriturma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Prem se bol Shri Lakshmana Bhagavan ki, Prem se bol Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir ki, Prem se bol Shri Radha Krishna Lal ki, Simantar Kriya Babaji ki, Prem se bol Shri Ramanujacharya ki, Prem se bol Satgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki. Om Krishnaya Govindaya Gopijana Vallabhaya Paraya Paramapurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadani Sustrani Samaraya Samaram Mrityor Mochaya Mochaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Mahasudarshanaya Dipti Jalapritaya Sadikshunaham Pat Parasmai Parabrahmane Paramjyotishe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Venkataramana Govinda, Kartika Jivana Smaranam Govinda, Bhaktavatsala Govinda, Govinda Govinda Govinda, Undalika Varade, Eknath Namdev, Angarinath Maharaj ki, Samasta Bhakta Mandali ki, Alvarim Perumanash Tirvari Kalaye, Sharana